Hey, you guys. It's Natural for You, better known as Naturally Fantastic. Thank you so much for clicking on my channel and check out my video. I want to try to make this as short as possible. I know in the description box, I said 2016 products and butters and creams and mess. Oh my. So I just want to show you guys over the last this year as we're ending the year 2016, some of the products that I've used, I've tried and died. Some I still use, some are still my staple pieces. So I'll just kind of go down the list. We're going to be looking at As I Am product and Jamaican Black Castor by Sunny's Owl, Eden, Beautiful Textures, and Garnier. Okay, you can kind of move your time up to a particular part. And I'll try my best not to spend too much time on it. But I really, really appreciate you guys again for clicking on my channel. This is going to be in my Natural for You on my Natural for You playlist. And I wanted to do this today because I had a little bit of time. And as we cleaning out the old and bringing in the new, I was like, I got some stuff that I need to kind of like put out there. And I first want to start out with, like I said, the As I Am Coconut Co-Wash. And also the As I Am Double Buttercream too. I'm sure you've seen quite a bit here on YT. This one is probably empty. Now, let me tell you when I was using this. Yeah, it's empty, pretty much. There's nothing in here. When I was using this, I would use it as my co-wash because I don't do shampoos. And this serves just as well and just as good on my hair as a co-wash. Um, Again, this wasn't one of my go-to grabbies, if that makes sense. It was just a co-wash that I liked that felt really gentle on my hair. Please comment and let me know, if you're still using it, if you're going to continue to use it, because I think I am. I have another one, actually a full one that I've yet to touch. Yeah, this one's empty. This one's the most recent one. It was a gift. And I've been into As I Am actually from the beginning. As you can see how it's really, really loose. I don't want to get this stuff all over my hand, but if you're looking for a great co-wash, regardless of what your hair texture is, try this. Just don't overdo it. Less is always more. Less is always more, depending on your hair length. Okay. Again, I said it before in one of my videos that I don't get into the ABCs and the one, two, threes about hair textures and hair types and stuff like that. Andre kind of came out with that. Oprah stylist, and I just don't get into it. I think I knew my hair way before anybody else knew my hair, so I don't, kind of. It's good to know that. Don't get me wrong. It's good to know so you can know because now you have so many lines that are coming out with how they are actually putting together products with certain types of hair. Now to the buttercream. The buttercream, it was again, and I'm doing a scale on a scale from 1 to 10 with the coconut co-wash and the buttercream. Okay, it was something that I liked, but I had to take this. It's really thick, and again, all you need is just a little bit. What I had to do with it with my hair was I had to add oil. So if you see this one's kind of, it's not much here because when I would buy products, what I would do is I would scoop them out, put them in, a plastic bowl or a glass bowl or something, because my hair like to stay moisturized. And sometimes these products would say, "Oh, we have 100% of whatever in it," and when you put it in your hair, you realize, no, it's not. That's my experience. I don't know what your experience is, so let me know. But I'm always remixing, or I'm always adding something to my products, because these products aren't cheap. They really aren't cheap. So, and another tip is, if you're going to try a line like so, and you kind of like it, um, just try to stick to maybe, two of their products that's on the line. Um, Kind of give you an idea of what your hair is, what it will like, so you know how to spend your money, how to spend your money on products. Okay, you don't have to, but it's just a tip. So on a scale from 1 to 10, the As I Am coconut co-wash along with the As I Am uh, the buttercream, I give it an 8. I give it an 8. Moving on, I want to pull out two because I don't want video to be too long. I have Beautiful Textures Moisture Butter, um, and also the Eden Coconut Curly Defining Cream. Yeah. Um, yeah, it's my light over here. It's just so lit up. But if you guys can see this, I'm sure you've seen it before. Okay. And the Beautiful Textures Moistures. This smells really, really great. Now, my impression of them both, one, this reminds me of the Cantu. It does. It really, really does. I've used it. This is really great with twist outs and some braid outs. And again, less is more. If you're really, really heavy handed, you may want to just like sometimes, like sometimes I can't put my hands in these jars. Sometimes I would have to literally take another bowl, and I will have to scoop some out or take a big spoon, that big kitchen spoon, and put it in a totally different bowl or something. And I'll have to deal with it that way, because if not, if I stick my hand in this jar, in any of these jars, I'm gonna be really heavy handed. And when you're really heavy handed with the product, it sometimes will bite you when oh, this don't work for me, or it didn't do what it said it was going to do, or my hair wasn't dry, or my hair wasn't this or that. Maybe because you used too much. Okay, I found that out. Learn by way of trial and error. But the Beautiful Textures is again reminds me of the Cantu. I like it. It smells really, really great. It's easy on the pockets. Okay. Again, this is not something that I would always grab. These are just some things that I've had that are in one of my caddy catchers, like so. Okay. Um, some of that stuff I use, and some stuff that I don't. Now the Eden, this one here, I was a little iffy about this one. If you can see, this has a really loose, but it has a pretty good consistency to it. I'm sure you've seen a lot of videos on this, and everybody was going out grabbing it. I'm gonna tell you what it did to my hair. And I'm really not like a lightweight or heavyweight, but when it comes down to trying something new, I will go really light the application. And I did a twist out with this twice, you guys. And what this did to my hair was, when my hair dried later that day, or maybe the next day or whatever, my hair was hard. It was literally hard. And I believe it was hard because product that you see today either have coconut in it or shea butter or something of some sort. And I believe that's what really, really made my hair kind of harden up, or put it on like this protein overload. Okay. But it made my hair hard, so I had to rinse it out. If you've had that experience, then let me know. Because this is not something that I'll grab again. I'm not going to give it away, but I may try it in the summer or something, So I'm going to keep it around. It's a keeper, and on a scale from 1 to 10, I'll give it maybe like I'm gonna say a 6. I just didn't like the hardness. And if you put anything on your hair that's a cream, a butter, or a mask, and once it dries, if your hair is hard, that means it's protein in it. Okay, I'll try to put a list up of the different types of protein that you can kind of look out for if you're ingredient conscious. And I'm always saying, you guys, read the ingredients, because when it says everything is 100%, trust me, it's not always 100% unless you make it 100%. Okay. Last but not, well, next to last, just wanted to save the best for last. I've had this for a little over 2 months, and this is the Sunny Owls Jamaican Black Castor Intensive Repair Mask. I looked around on YT to see if anybody was doing reviews on it, because when I seen it, I was like, I've never seen this before. The name brand, yes, but the uh, the mask, and it says for damage. It's a damage renewal formula, whatever. Got some really good stuff in here. The price is pretty good for this big tub, almost as big as almost. And what this did to my hair was, when I used it after I had did a coloring, and I use this now as a deep condition just once a month. Let me tell you why. Okay. One, it smells good. It doesn't smell like coconut, thank God. Um, this is why. Look how thick this is. It's not moving at all. And it smells really great. All you need is a little bit or a whole bunch. Again, I'm going to apply just a small amount just to be on the safe side, but it's new to me. Okay. They do have a website. You can kind of look it up. It's really great for any type of textures, but stuff like this. And I want to say, yeah, stuff like this. And I thought the Eden was going to be more so like a deep conditioner versus a curly cream, because sometimes your hair would let you know if it want to curls up, or if it needs condition, or if it has too much protein in it. I just don't like to see hair fall. I don't want to see hair fall. I don't want to see any shedding. You're going to shed, but if you know you're shedding a little bit too much, I suggest you go do your nice black tea rinse and just use you some simple oil and get your hair in a protective style and leave it alone. And this is what I do with my hijab, or I'll do my beanies, or I'll keep my hair covered, in a protective style. And I had to learn that along the way, to actually stay out of my hair and leave it alone. Now, let me move a little bit closer and up close and personal a little bit faster. The Garnier Fructis. I have so many of these. I love this. I don't care what anybody says about it. It's a leave-in. It's for any kind of hair. I don't care what kind of hair you have. This is a really, really good conditioner. And it should be more pricier. But I think that because Garnier is so branded and they got it, they don't have to change the price on this, because they have so many other products out there. But I love this leave-in conditioner. Here's another one of their brands, which was the Whole Blend 5-in-1. It was a lightweight spray leave-in conditioner that smelled just like this one. The only difference was it has a green apple smell to it. So me, DIY, Miss DIY, what I did was, when I was out of this, I took one of my new bottles, of course, and I filled it halfway up, some distilled water, spring water, whatever, and then I just added some oil to it. I believe it was the herbal oil, the all-in-one oil, and there you have it. Let me show you guys how this works. Let's see, shake this up. Here we go. I'm not going to edit this. It's okay. Well, it smells really good though. Damn. Okay, I missed my hand, right? But yeah. look comes out. Okay, so the original one, the whole blend, comes out the same way, smells the same way. Look how easy it actually goes on. It went on my face really well. Yeah, but it's so simple. It's like so simple. It's no science. It's no magic to none of this stuff. No magic pill. Just find out what your hair actually likes, and not so much as what your hair texture type is. Okay, it's good to know it. I've said that in a lot of videos, but I thank you guys so much for watching, and check out some of my other videos where I've used some of these products that I've got a throwback playlist, I believe, with some of the products and some of the things that I would do for my hair that could be, helpful for someone out there. So thumbs up, leave me a comment and let me know if you use any of these things, and what are you doing for your 2016 kind of like, I want to say blast from the past, or you just like purging and all that kind of stuff. This actually feels good on my skin. Hmm, interesting. But I'm gonna say deuces, be blessed, stay good, stay in good health, good wealth, and hope you guys have a happy new year and a fantastic day, because I am.